Alright, good afternoon. My name is Damian May, and I'll be talking about my Bioblitz project experience with you for a little bit. So, the purpose of this project was to gather information about the kingdoms Animalia and the kingdom Plantae, and we gathered data from 5 different species of each kingdom, so 10 total. There are 2 types of species that we were looking for in Kingdom Plantae. They were gymnosperms, which are kind of like your fruits and things that grow like pine cones and ferns and conifers, and angiosperms, which are flowers that produce seeds, so kind of like bees. And your gymnosperms are like pretty much trees, and one thing that they both have in common is that they're planted and kind of like firm, so like they can't move like in the kingdom Animalia. And so this is one of the gymnosperms that I found. It is a bald cypress, the Texidium disticium, and well, this one was in a park near where I live, and had a lot of like little seeds to it that was falling off from the tree. Like you can't really see it on the picture, but pretty much this area around it was filled with seeds. And angiosperms are your flowers, so I looked up four different flowers on my outing. So one of them was Canica indica, which I found in my old high school, Joe Wilson, and the other one, this one was from my home actually, the Catharanthus roseus, and this one I found at a drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, the Bignone, and the last one was a rosa, which I found in one of the neighbor's lawn. So in Kingdom Animalia, this one was kind of not difficult for me, but I actually had to get outside help. So Kingdom Animalia is the biggest one. It's bigger than the Kingdom of Plants. So we were looking for 2 traits. One was vertebrate. So vertebrates are animals that have a spine, and the invertebrates are ones that have like no spine, such as your insects or worms or fish without bones. So for my vertebrates, I did the Ornithologus cuniculus, which is the European bunny. I actually had my friend come over with her bunny, and the Taeniophagia gutata, which is zebra finches. These are just 2, but I used to they bred, so I had to give some away. So there was like 16 little birds in the little cage. And another fun fact about the Kingdom Animalia is that there are actually more invertebrates than vertebrates. So because basically insects have a lot more species, like it's like species, and then they have branched into subspecies. So the ones that I found was the Scotophaeus black wally, which is the house spider. This is just a basic spider, so like every now and then you have to kill a spider in your home. This is probably the species that it's in. And the Hibiscus oceolate, which is a wrinkled grasshopper, which I found in my backyard while cutting the grass. And this last one is actually the Purpureus, which is ants. There are a wide variety of ants. So this one was the one that I actually did for my project, which turned out to be fine. Like in 3 of the stations, I didn't really have much food, but in like the one with the I guess I used a lot of oil. So the one with the most oil was the one with a lot of ants, as you can see here. And I think one of the fun things that I saw from this project was that you get to see a lot of the ways different like insects, animals interact with the environment. So you get a good grasp of the food chain. So you get the primary consumer, the secondary consumer, the tertiary consumer. So That's what was one of the fun things about it, aside from like really going out and looking for the things which happen to be around the area where I live in. So I guess I also like that the area I live in has a lot of biodiversity, which I didn't really notice on my right until I did this project. And thank you and have a good rest of the summer.